Hi Taurus, this is your March 10th through the 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Taurus. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in the potential outcome. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And we also have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're probably dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Alright, I believe the Knight of Wands, the very first card that came out clarified by the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands in the potential outcome, it's the same person. It's the same person. The reading is very, very symbolic. I'll get to that in just a second, but this person is probably a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with some major fire placements in their chart. So what's very symbolic is that this reading starts with a lot of young or youthful cards, if you will, right? The Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, all right? And as this reading goes on, moves on, it gets progressively more mature, right? Especially in the potential outcome. So we start with the Knight and a Page, a Knight and a couple of Pages energy, and we end with a King and a Queen and the Ace of Pentacles. Alright, and also on the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Cups. So I think there is a great potential, Taurus, with this individual. For some of you, they could be younger than you, or maybe both of you are young, right? Perhaps they don't have much experience right now, and perhaps you can guide them in the right direction. I'm not saying you're going to have to babysit this person, but you'll just have to. Maybe you're older than this person, or maybe you're more mature than this person, right? And so you'll kind of have to show this person, show them the ropes. I think that's how the saying goes. But this person is really, really into you. They're going to be falling in love with you, right? And I think this person really wants to perhaps spend the rest of their life with you. And this person is going to be ready to put in the work. You know, they're going to be doing this, doing that. Alright, so we start with the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups. A lot of communication, a lot of dynamic energy, right? So I think you're going to be going places with this person, you're going to be hearing from them, they're going to be doing things for you, right? Hence all these pages. Page of Pentacles could be a ticket to a show, to a game, to whatever. They may give you something. The Page of Cups, right after that, it's the nicest page out of all 4 pages, and it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, one of the 2 aces, by the way, right? You got 2 aces here. So the Ace of Cups is true, genuine, authentic love. Then we have the Three of Wands clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Wands, I usually interpret this card as a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision after they went through some kind of a decision-making process, because that's what the Two of Wands is, and the Three of Wands is the next step after that, right? And the Eight of Pentacles clarifying that, it is a card of work, business, and finances. It's also a card of diligently working on something, putting in time, putting in energy, you know, like trying really, really hard. So I think what's going to happen is that this person, maybe with your help, will realize that, you know what, I want to be with this Taurus. They want to be with you, but perhaps they will realize that they need to learn a thing or two, right? Then perhaps, like I said, you will show them how, like, relationships actually work or operate. Again, it doesn't feel like babysitting. It just feels like this person is willing, this person is ready, and you'll just have to be a little bit patient with them. And this person is ready for this serious connection, right? Hence all these cards that follow. The Ace of Pentacles, the first card in the potential outcome, it's no longer a page, it's no longer a knight, it's not any ace, right? The Ace of Pentacles, to me personally, is the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle other aces, but this ace, the Ace of Pentacles, always talks about commitments. This ace always talks about long term, right? The Ace of Pentacles is like a bundle, all aces combined into one. It is a golden opportunity, All right, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. That's you too. You're in your own potential outcome together with that Ace. And the Cherry on top is that Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is the happily ever after card. All right, it's a family card, commitment, marriage. All right, Taurus. So I hope all of this makes sense. I think this person is definitely marriage material, and they're willing to do the work. They're willing to go through whatever they need to go through, and most importantly, they're going to be in love with you. Perhaps they're already in love with you if you already met this person. All right, really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, this spread is for you. We have the World, we have the Lovers, clarified by the Four of Wands. We have Strength, clarified by the Two of Cups. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Leo, or absolutely any zodiac sign. It's going to be an important week, Taurus, because the first three cards that showed up were all major arcana cards, right? The World, the Lovers, and Strength, they're all major arcana cards. They're good, positive major arcana cards. The two clarifiers, I clarified just in case, just to give you more details as to what's going on, right? Because especially with the Strength card, it could be interpreted in many different ways, and so can actually be the Lovers, right? So yeah, it looks good. You could, all of these cards put together, they could be talking about one particular situation or one particular instance, one particular thing, or these could be multiple events, multiple things that you're going to be dealing with this week, during this week, right? The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is also a minor arcana card. It's a card of victory, success. It's a card of recognition. Back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, right? But the World, the first card that came out, it is a card of an ending. It is a card of an ending. But I always interpret it as a very, very positive ending. Let me throw in just some examples. These are just examples. A graduation would be a happy end. A retirement would be a happy end, right? Or celebrating a wedding anniversary would be a happy end, right? Say you're celebrating a 20-year wedding anniversary. It ends some kind of a cycle, right? 2 decades. A second decade, but it's a happy end because you're still together and you're celebrating, right? So whatever it is, whatever the world is, it is an ending, but it's a happy end for you. And the following cards are really positive as well. The Lovers could simply be a Gemini. You're dealing with the Lovers is a Gemini, major arcana card. The Lovers is also a card of a choice. Some of you, maybe you're moving, or maybe you're gonna go house shopping or something like that, or you're gonna go buy something for your home. Okay, and perhaps you're choosing between a couple of items with the Lovers card. The Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. All right, it's a soulmate card. It's a twin flame connection card if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the love of your life. So basically, yeah, the Lovers could simply be two people in love with one another. The Four of Wands, clarifying that, is a card of a commitment, marriage. There is two people in the Four of Wands. There's, I think, some more people away in the background, but in the center of the Four of Wands, there are two people, just like there are two people in the Lovers, right? Then we have the Strength card clarified by the Two of Cups. And as you can see, we have two people again in the Two of Cups. So from what I see, it's a really positive spread, right? Two of Cups is also a soulmate card, just like the Lovers. Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with, but Strength could be a card of passion, all right? And Strength could be a card of loyalty. That's my favorite way to interpret the Strength card, loyalty. So let me know in the comments down below how this plays out. But again, we see two people throughout this reading, two people together, all right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Six of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. And the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. We have mostly water on the table. The Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Page of Cups. So maybe a water sign you're going to be dealing with. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But don't get stuck on a particular zodiac sign. Right? This person may not even be an ex for some of you. Because the only card that kind of suggests this is somebody from your past is the Six of Cups, and it was the last card that came out. And the Six of Cups is a soulmate card, just like the Two of Cups, right next to it, right before it. So technically you have two soulmate cards. And there's a couple of things about the Six of Cups you need to know if you don't know them yet. First of all, yes, it is usually associated with somebody from the past, but not necessarily an ex. It can be for some of you, it doesn't have to be for others of you. It could just be somebody from your past. And since this card came out at the very end, it could simply be you guys going somewhere where you've been before. Okay, and another thing about the Six of Cups is that we're usually happy, we're usually glad to see people when they come back with a Six of Cups energy, or we're usually glad to go back to where we've been before when this card shows up. The Eight of Swords, the first card that came out. So I think this person is overthinking it. They're overthinking it, but what's on their mind is that Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. They're thinking about making you a very serious offer, but perhaps they don't know how. Or maybe they're a little bit confused, or maybe they're not sure as to how you're going to react, what you're going to say and what you're going to do. But they're still going to, come towards you with that Ace of Pentacles. And the rest of the spread, mostly cups, lovey-dovey, very loving, very caring energy. Okay, very romantic energy. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, it's actually one of your major arcana cards, Taurus. Okay, so it could be you, but at the same time, the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, something formal, official. It is a religious card, educational card, and it is a card of marriage and commitment. So it's either most likely it is a reconciliation if it's your ex. If it's not an ex, if it's just somebody from your past, I think you will definitely consider, getting something off the ground with this person. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Taurus. We have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords. Then we have the High Priestess. After that, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Six of Wands. And we also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This spread could be interpreted a couple of different ways, but I'll just focus on the scenario that speaks to me the most, so you don't get too many different scenarios, so you don't get confused. Right, so the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords in the beginning of this reading. I think this is you holding back, or maybe holding on to what you have right now, right, to your existing job. Okay, that's what I think the Four of Pentacles is. The Two of Swords clarifying it kind of confirms what I just said, because the Two of Swords could be interpreted as a card of somebody who is closed off, not even looking at options, or somebody who is like, no, I'm good with what I have right now. Don't bother me. And something is going to happen that will change your mind, right? And I think that something is hiding behind that curtain in the High Priestess card, because we don't know what's going on behind that curtain. Right? Because the High Priestess could be a card of a secret, and it's also a card of an intuition. So in your case, the High Priestess is like a portal. Something is going to happen that will, I think, change your mind. Because on the right side of the High Priestess, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Six of Wands. These are polar opposite energies from the first two cards. Those two cards are talking about making a move, progress, going somewhere, starting something. Okay, those type of energies, because the Wheel of Fortune is, it's spinning. It's spinning. It could spin in either direction. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune talks about repeating something, but it's still progress. It's still not holding back. It's still some sort of an action being taken, right? The Six of Wands clarifying it is the card of victory, success, recognition, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on, being welcomed, being recognized. All right, so I think something is going to change your mind, right? And perhaps if you got a job offer, something is going to happen and you'll change your mind. You'll be like, in the beginning, you're going to be like, no, I'm good. But then you'll be like, you know what? Why not? Why not? And the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card, right? That was the last card that came out, the major arcana card. All right. The Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It is a card of a family. It's also a card of financial abundance, right? Financial abundance, and it could also be a card of real estate. Perhaps you're into real estate or something like that. So just think of it. Think of this reading from the perspective I just mentioned. Perhaps you're changing your mind, all right? Or something's going to change that will make you feel confident and comfortable with starting something, accepting something, moving forward, or literally going somewhere. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Taurus, this week. We have the Six of Pentacles, then we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. What's... So, the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles. Some kind of a luck, financial luck. Do not gamble, Taurus. Please don't. I think your financial situation may improve, or you may realize that you have more money coming in, or you may realize something about your finances, right? That you're doing better. Okay? For others of you, you may decide to go somewhere. I see you deciding to go somewhere either way. It's just that the reason why you're deciding it could be different for all of you, depending on your situation, right? And you may decide not necessarily to go somewhere this week, right? So the trip takes place this week. You may start planning your trip for the future. Maybe you're planning your summer vacation or something like that. Right, but the Six of Swords, the last card that came out right next to the deck, it is a card of, this card often comes through as a card of literally going somewhere, or maybe moving on, or moving, right? And this reading starts with the Six of Pentacles. It's a really good financial card. If we're talking about money, it's a really good financial card. It's a card of generosity. Perhaps they're gonna give you like a bonus check, or they may give you a raise, or somebody may offer you a much better paying job, or something like that. I think it's money coming in, or your financial situation will improve. Better, more than you thought, right? The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, again, could be a card of literally going somewhere, similar to the Six of Swords, but it could be like a very lucky something, like a really positive, really good turn of events, okay? Luck is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is all about Jupiter, all right? And in the middle, we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Three of Wands. The Seven of Cups, this is you looking at options with the Seven of Cups, right? The Three of Wands clarifying that you're going to make up your mind. You're going to zero in on one of the options that you have in the Seven of Cups. And then with the Six of Swords, again, you may literally go somewhere, and not necessarily this week. Or you may decide to buy a better home. All right. Perhaps you're realizing you have more money to put as a down payment on a house or in an apartment, right? And you may decide, you know what, we can afford a better place. I can afford a better apartment, better house, or something like that, right? But the Six of Swords is also kind of an improvement. So no matter how you look at the spread, no matter how you slice it or dice it, things are going to get better. All right. So yeah, Taurus, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.